What's going on? My name's Roman and welcome to Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. On today's episode, I'm bringing you another Power Rangers Legacy figure from the Mighty Morphin line. We have the Pink Ranger. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging of the Pink Ranger, one of the absolutely most iconic Power Rangers of all time. Kimberly the Pink Ranger also getting another piece to our Build-A-Figure Megazord. So let's go ahead and check that out. As you can see, I am rocking the pink Legacy communicator today in honor of this Legacy figure unboxing. So really quick, I love the side window on this box, allowing you to see all the accessories, the Build-A-Figure piece, and the Pink Ranger on the side, as well as over here. You can see I've already opened it up with, I've opened the tape, I've cracked the tape open. It doesn't want to stay together too well, and that's something I've noticed with these boxes. Here are the rest of the figures in this series, Series 2. Blue, black, space red, and space yellow. Right here we get the right arm of the Dino Megazord, the Pink Ranger. This was ordered through Amazon. It was one of the first ways I was able to find it. There was a bunch of restocks in my area, but I did this before that happened, so no point in having two of them. Stuck with the one with Amazon, and there we have the lightning bolt in the background. Looks great. One of my favorite parts about the series was that lightning bolt. Looks super awesome. Let's go ahead and check this out. Alright. So, packaging out of the way. Here we have the Legacy Pink Ranger, which it is kind of a bright fuchsia pink, but on camera I feel like it's coming out a little bit more orange-red than anything, and as you know, this camera isn't the greatest for picking up accurate colors. This is my Samsung camera phone. I've gone ahead and cut out all the ties just because that has tied us up before, pun intended. Alright, so we have ourselves a very thin Pink Ranger. Definitely not as built up as the other Rangers, but articulation is absolutely all the way there. You can kind of see inside of the upper torso joint. There's a lot of movement there. You have some hip swivel. There's a ball joint at the hip, the double jointed knees. There is rotation in the calf, and the foot rotates all the way around. That's a really nice articulation for this figure. Now the hand is on a, the wrist is on a ball joint, so you get all kinds of movement there. Oh, forearm swivel. Single jointed bicep, but we do have upper bicep swivel and a really nice joint on the arm that allows for a lot of movement. Good joint on the head and neck. Looks all the way up, looks all the way down, forward, back, all the way to the side. So the articulation on these is really, really nice. The thing that I can already tell is going to be the challenge is getting her to stand, because her feet are so teeny tiny. Let's see, more balanced pose. Alright, there we go. She is standing. Let's take a look at these accessories. Oh man, that is difficult to move. Arm, shoulder pad. There we go. And then we have the holster for the blade blaster, and then we have the blade blaster. Alright, let's get rid of the plastic and take a look at what we got here. So first things first, I do want to take a look at this Build-A-Figure piece. I'm so excited for this. Sit down. Alright. So it's a right arm. It's going to go like this. I think it just clips back in like that. It can't fit in the plastic with it on properly, so they have to... There we go. So now we have two arms and the leg. The other arm being Zach and the leg being Billy. So we are on our way to having a complete Build-A-Figure Megazord. And from the scale of the arm, I can already tell it's going to be bigger. Like, definitely bigger. If this is a 6-inch figure, this figure is going to be 8 to 11 inches. So hopefully it's cool. Alright, let's take a look at the port for the Blade Blaster. Now, one of the complaints that I did here with this Legacy figure was that the belt is silver instead of white. And I went back and I looked, and they're right. It should be white. So I'm not sure why it ended up silver, but, I mean, that's fine. I didn't really notice. It didn't really make that much of a difference until someone said something, and I was like, wait a minute. Hey. All right. So, this thing... Oh my gosh, it's standing. Look at that. It's 6.5 inches tall. A great figure, great articulation. I think for the price, for 20 bucks, it's absolutely worth it. Oh, there's also an upper thigh swivel right there, so you can get the leg around in many different poses. So this one might have some of the most dynamic leg posing that you can get. The skirt is restricting as far as kicks. What a cool Ranger figure. I can't wait to get them all and display them together. Power Rangers, Justice League, maybe even Avengers. There's a few sets I'd like to display together. Man, very cool. So I did think I was going to have more trouble posing her than I am. So that's kind of a nice surprise. But the feet are just very narrow. They're very small. And I feel like I'm going to have some trouble just having her stand in the future. Also, I want to try some dynamic poses, so I'm borrowing a Mayfax stand for my Armored Batman, and we're going to go ahead and pose Kimberly in a couple of dynamic poses, and then we'll leave you with that. So overall, I think this figure's worth it at that $20 mark. Let's go ahead and see what kind of Ranger type things we can get her to do. Let's put the Blade Blaster away. Fits really good in the hand. There we go, boom. She's always like jumping around, so I want to have her like throwing a knee or like doing a kick or something. Let's see. Just like a regular jumping pose, and her torso's really thin. Holy smokes, now that I'm looking at her, she's really thin. So normally that would like fit around most of the other figures. There's a lot of room there, and it's kind of balancing on her chest and back. You can see it's rotating in the clamp. Man, she is thin. So this is actually a really nice figure. I'm just kind of bummed out that the camera isn't picking up the colors so true. The colors looking a little more fuchsia. They are a little bit of a brighter pink, kind of a deep pink, but nothing like how it's coming out on camera. I feel like it's coming out a little bit red. So that's a little bit of a bummer that's coming out like that. Maybe if we try messing with some lights, we can get something different. Kind of looks the same to me. Let's see, turning off more lights. Turning off more lights. Not much different. A great looking figure nonetheless. You have to see it in person to believe it, and I'll try to post some pictures on the Facebook group so you can see better how this figure just looks incredible. Thank you for watching, and as always, peace, love, and keep on collecting.